know the difference 6 years makes. On one end, you can't even be sure American audience could pronounce Goemon, let alone tolerate such a foreign name in a video game. Even in a game that takes place in Japan. On the other end, you've got anime shown on major American networks, a more mature player base, and new and interesting technology. The SNES precursor to this adventure was originally Ganbare Goemon, but became Legend of the Mystical Ninja. This game brings it back home a bit, calling itself Mystical Ninja Starring Goemon, which is usually a title reserved for Mickey Mouse or other super high-profile stars. But don't tell Goemon that, he's got a pipe, and he knows how to use it. And by use it, I mean use it to bludgeon various hostiles through the course of a 3D platforming adventure. It's the same general style of action that the Goemon series has used since its NES roots. Or rather, Famicom roots, as those first forays into Edo never made it to the States. But this is the N64, and 3D is now a thing, so the isometric action of the original games is replaced by running, jumping, and inchworm crawling in any direction you like. While I respect the idea, the transition is not without flaws, including the primary stumbling block of many an early 3D game, the camera. And even if the view cooperates, it can be difficult to face the right way. You've got a couple ranged weapons, including a hook shot-like chain pipe and the series' traditional thrown coins, but unless you're lined up just right, good luck hitting anything with them. But enough complaining. Despite the shortcomings of the engine, the actual gameplay, once you get into it and used to the controls, is very engaging. From trudging up Mount Fuji to beating up this giant head, it's an entertaining romp through old-school Japan. Joining you on the journey are the director's self-insert Ebisumaru, robotic ninja Sasuke, and cute Kunoichi Yae, each with a unique set of weapons and abilities. These fellows can be toggled in with the C down button at any time. It all comes down to a case of shaky mechanics getting in the way of an otherwise excellent platformer. The levels are well designed, the puzzles are fair and not ridiculous, and the soundtrack is outstanding. The same blend of intense, modern pumping rhythm and traditional Japanese instrumentation that made the previous title an audio accomplishment makes a return even more so. Add on to that a bad translation that somehow manages to perfectly complement the game's rather absurdist sense of humor, and, well, there you are. It might not make sense, it might feature a UFO terrorizing feudal Japan, it might be a quest to defeat a couple rogue dancers, it might feature prominently a giant Goemon-shaped robot fighting other classical Japanese giant robots. But that's fine by me, 'cause it's fun.